Hello and welcome to this telecast of the PBA Tour. I'm Rob Stone. This is my partner, the Hall of Famer, Randy Peterson. No tap means they'll mark you down for a strike if you only get 9 pins.
One of my favorite ways to bowl, Rob. Take a seat, 10-pin. Not today, 10-pin. Not today.
Knocks down 7 pins there. A decent chance of picking this one up. First frame, first spare.
That's one you've seen missed on league night all the time. Well done by this rookie. Yeah, just a little wide that time.
We'll try to clean it up here. Can't clean off the plate.
Not surprising at all. That is a difficult mess to clean up.
And they all go down.
Perfect delivery from the rookie for the strike.
Trying to get the train rolling here with 2 strikes in a row. That shot could not have been better. We'll try and make it 3 in a row here. Three-bagger dialed in right now. The turkey has been served. We're looking for the ham bone course right now. Released just a tad early on that one. Yes, a flying messenger broke the speed of the sound barrier.
Wow, how fast was that messenger?
Looking to drop the nickel on this throw. Drops the nickel, 5 in a row. Already with 5 strikes in a row, will we see 6? That's 6 in a row.
This is just textbook bowling. Really impressive stuff.
Looking for another good shot here to extend the streak to 7. 8 pins go down, leaving the 6 and 10. You see the conversion percentage there, not too difficult for the pros. Converts without issue.
Laser beam, spare conversion from this rookie was never a doubt.
Released just a tad early on that one. Leaves double wood. Statistically, this is not that difficult to convert. Get that double wood out of the way.
No drama, just execution from the rookie.
And down they go.
The rookie with a beauty.
That wraps up round one, and we've got round two. Released just a tad early on that one. Gets the strike to start it off.
There's a nice shot and a nice result.
Trying for the double now.
Yeah, a little late on that one, and that's why it didn't make it to the pocket.
As you can see, this is not an easy spare to pick up. Looked like it had a shot, but does not convert there.
Yeah, you have to be perfect and a little lucky to pick that one up.
Released just a tad early on that one. Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 4 and 6. Looking for the spare here. Open frame after a tough split.
Goes a little light with that one.
You see here, this is not going to be easy. Bad miss there, Randy.
It really was. That's the kind of mistake you have to avoid in these matches.
Released just a tad early on that one.
That went straight through the face. Trouble.
The numbers say it all. Not a good chance of converting this one. Couldn't convert there.
Yeah, rarely going to see that one made. Whoa!
Double wood. The graphic shows the conversion percentage. Released just a tad early on that one. Can't clean up the double wood.
Oh, wow! What a break there!
Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. Released just a tad early on that one. Picks up just 4 pins there. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. And cannot pick it up.
That's one you wish you could have back. What a break. What a huge break.
Looking to get on a streak now, hunting 2 in a row.
Look Look at that messenger coming across. I mean, that would make Chuck Norris jealous.
Looking to keep it going with the triple. Released just a tad early on that one. Leaves double wood. As our graphic shows, the pros will usually make this one. Released just a tad early on that one. Open frame after failing to convert the double wood. Round 2.
Crosses over, catches enough of the head pin, and puts them all in the pit.
Looking to keep it going here with 2 in a row. Nice looking strike for an opening double. Has the turkey in sight, looking for 3 strikes in a row. Released just a tad early on that one. There's another strike. 3 in a row to start here. Trying to keep this strike streak alive, going for the ham bone. Going for the 5-bagger. Released just a tad early on that one. The 2 and 10 don't go down. How do you pick this one up, Randy?
Throw a straight ball at the left side of the 2-pin, hurl it over into the 10-pin, voila.
The graphic shows you just how hard it is to make this one. Open frame. Can't pick up the 210. Released just a tad early on that one.
Crosses over and gets a big break.
Looking for 2 straight here. Eight pins go down, leaving the 3 and 6. This one is very makeable. Released just a tad early on that one. Cover that one nicely.
The rookie just lined it up and let it go.
Only 7 pins go down. Now, we'll try to convert here. Released just a tad early on that one. Oh, missed it. Missed it. Circle this frame.
Rob, you can't afford mistakes like that at this level with this much on the line.
Takes out 8 pins, leaving the 6 and 10. This one can definitely be picked up. Released just a tad early on that one. That goes into the gutter.
You don't see the pros do that very often, but it can happen when you're flirting with a line out by the edge.
Picks up 8 pins, leaving the 5 and 9. Looking for a good shot right here. Missed it!
Yeah, I think that was just lack of concentration.
That wraps up this qualifying round. Be sure to tune in for the stepladder finals. Here comes Matt Russo, left-handed and loaded with talent. He's already proven he can hang with the best, and his confidence is only growing. Don't sleep on Russo. He is always a threat. They're officially a professional now, and the Rook is ready to take on the tour. It's a bigger spotlight, tougher opponents, and higher stakes, but this is exactly where they've been working toward. The next chapter of their career begins here. Knocks down only 5 pins there. Looking for the spare here. Could not convert the spare here in the first frame.
Yeah, the nerves can really affect you, especially early in the match.
There's a Greek church. Good luck trying to cover this one. 0% is the conversion rate. Fails to pick up the Greek church.
That's one you're just not going to see converted very often. Call that a Brooklyn strike.
Released just a tad early on that one. 8 pins go down, leaving the 5 and 9. Try to clean it up here. No problem converting that one.
Tricky lead, but the rookie cleaned it up.
Released just a tad early on that one. There's a baby split. This one is makeable.
Yeah, you can either slide the 3 into the 10 or have the ball take out both the 3 and the 10.
Here you see the conversion percentage on the baby split, 56.7%. Yes! Baby split is no problem. Struck in the last frame, looking for the double here. And that one goes into the gutter.
Couldn't tell if that was just careless or if they were being too aggressive. Time to regroup and make this one count.
Paid the price after that gutter ball, leaving this one open. Seven count there. Looking for a good shot right here. Cleans up the plate.
Tricky lead, but cleaned it up. Pulled it on that one and went Brooklyn.
Now we'll try to convert here. Russo leaves the frame open.
Time to regroup and focus on your next frame. Rob, we call that going Brooklyn.
Oh, good-looking release on that one, Randy.
The Pins just took a beat down on that one.
Looking for 2 in a row. That, my friends, was a nice-looking strike. Got a strike on the last turn.
What a break. What a huge break.
Now at 2 strikes in a row. Will we see 3?
We just might.
Gets another strike. That's 3 in a row. Seeking the 3-bagger here.
Yeah, a little late on that one, and that's why it didn't make it to the pocket.
As you can see, the 3-6-7-9 is rarely converted. Failed to convert, but not a surprise. Takes out 7 pins, leaving the 4-7-8. Looking for the conversion, needs a good shot. Russo cleans that one up.
Good shot. You got to hit your mark on that one.
Working off a turkey, trying to upgrade to a ham bone. Released just a tad early on that one. There you go, strikes for the ham bone.
What a beautiful shot that was. Just some great bowling, Rob.
Now we'll see if the streak extends to 5.
This is some good bowling, Rob.
That's 5 in a row.
Bringing the dirt and the filth today, Rob. Crosses over, and yeah, Brooklyn strike. Sometimes you get a little lucky.
Trying to get a streak going here. The rookie has won this match. I like the chances of a conversion here. Converts there nicely. You don't always win, but you always want to finish strong. Whoa, a gutter ball.
You can't expect to win at this level doing that.
Working off 5 in a row now.
Impressive performance so far.
Knocks down only 4 pins there. Try to clean it up here. That's how a pro finishes. All business, start to finish.
That one gets missed more than you'd think. Great job by the rookie.
Takes out 7 pins. What a show that was. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.